Hey everybody, this is the Bad Dad. You're watching BadDad Gaming, where we play dad games badly. And today we're picking up where we left off after the last episode, where we cleaned the van. And now it's time to go to the shop, buy some gear, and take on the next challenge. So let's go on to the shop. What do we got? I don't have enough for a better power washer, which is sad. So that one's going to be $900 to get the next one up. So, all right. How about then we take a look at some equipment here. What do we got? The turbo nozzle. This spins the red thing. It'll make it into a wheel, and I love it. So we're going to go ahead and buy that. I still have some more money. We're going to get the short extension and the long extension. I don't have enough for the soap or anything else at this point, so that is about as far as we can go here in the shop. Cleaning liquids, I tell you what, honestly, I don't buy many of them. I just don't use them I use them on occasion, and we'll see when I do use them, but for what we're going to do next, I won't need them. And then this is just making things look nice, pretty cool, but we're not needing it right now. All right, so let's go ahead to the next. Let's go to the next challenge, and that one is right here, cleaning the back garden. Hey, Doc, I hope you like a challenge, because I'm pretty sure I've got the dirtiest backyard you've ever seen. That's not me bragging, by the way. I had nothing to do with it. I just moved back to town for a little bit to help my folks, who are both down to their last knee, and rented what I thought was a great little place. Should have questioned why there weren't any garden pics in the ad. They must have bred rhinos here or something. Anyway, my girls are itching to get out there, and I don't want them to still itching when they get back inside. So please do your thing. Thanks a lot, Carl. All right, Carl. We'll take care of that here. So, there's the keys, in case this is your first time playing. All right. Here we go. Let's take a quick look around here real quick. So we got a shed, mower, some pond, a little toy car, a birdhouse, a grill, swing, shed. I mentioned the shed. And then, of course, the fence, patio table, parasol, and some fencing around the back here, of course, of course, the patio. So we're going to go ahead and just get started right here. Again, we're going to just go to the yellow nozzle, and we're going to get started. Funny enough, my first girlfriend, Florine Perez, used to live here back in the day. Those were good times. All right, well, keep that in your personal memory bank. I don't necessarily think we all need to know about it, but, you know, I'm not your therapist. You do with it what you want. Okay, we're going to go ahead and just clean up this gate. Make sure we get the top things here. Almost got it all. There we go. All right, let's get to work on the hard stuff here. So we're going to go ahead and get these wooden walls. Again, not the best tools for the job, but, you know, when you're starting off, you make do with what you got. Yeah, there's the fence post. And we'll go ahead and get this fence post while we're at it. Top of the fence. There it is. And there's the fence. So, move back over. Do you hear that sound? Sometimes when you're digging around the dirt and really getting into it and knocking dirt off, it makes this great crunchy sound. I love it. All right, back to it. Now, see, I can go here a little bit wider because it seems to be mostly just like it's not real hard on dirt. So, go ahead and rotate the nozzle, and then we'll come back up here. Oh, there's the fence post. This fence panel still has something down here. There it is. All right, I think this fence post is also bad. Oh, that's why right there. There we go. I think that's everything now. Okay, let's go ahead and start getting these paver stones. That's 1. That's 2. There's 3. 4. 5. 6. Look at that. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11 and 12. Dozen pavers. Alright. Now we'll go ahead and clear out the... I don't know, what are they calling it? Lawn edging. Now, once the lawn edging, you got to keep in mind it's 3-dimensional, so you got to get on the side here too. It's not necessarily a very easy thing to do, but do what you can. Remember, it only has to get to a certain percentage, and then it sort of gives you the rest of it too. All right, I'm gonna move this out of the way. Now, this is what I mean when I said last episode about how non-Euclidean geometry on this thing. Watch this. Boom. Okay. We're gonna put it. Oh, they've actually fixed it. It used to be, it would be the same size no matter where you put it. It was really weird. But it looks like they fixed it here in one of the update patches. All right, we're gonna come back here and finish up this lawn edging. There we go, looking great. All right, we're gonna start over here now. And just go ahead and just knock out some of this patio right here. It's actually a weird way to put a patio. I mean, I get why they did it, because it's holding up a retaining wall. But it just looks weird, right? Alright, we're going to pop over here real quick. Take care of the dog's water bowl. Dog door. Again, I'm getting down low to clean up what's underneath the roof. Now, see these little spots, I can't really get rid of them with the weak stream, so we got to switch over to the more powerful yellow nozzle. I'll be honest, I use the yellow nozzle pretty much most of the game. I'm sure it's probably not the most effective way, but again, if you want to watch somebody play games correctly, that's not going to be me. I suck at games. Oh, I have a channel. I don't know. Why not? Everybody else is doing it. Anyhow, I figured I'd just start a channel just so I can learn how to use OBS. Another skill in the tool bag for in case anybody needs it. And why not? Why not? We live in a capitalist society. Why not turn every single hobby we have into a possible money-generating scheme? That's sort of what we do, right? Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and clean up some of this mud. We'll go to the bigger nozzle, but I'm going to probably regret it because, see, I can't really get the good deep clean with this one, but maybe it's wide enough that I can still make it happen. So, I hope you're doing okay. Things are going all right here. I keep busy. I run a video production company and information technology management company, and I really don't get a lot of time to play games. So I wouldn't expect a lot of posts from me, you know, but we do what we can. The other thing, too, is it just gives me a chance to work on editing, become a better editor. And it's fun. What the hell? I have all the equipment. Might as well use it. Yeah. Sounded great. Oh, there's the stairs. Now the retaining wall. I want to work on this here. Again, we're going to just try to knock out as much of this as we can. There we go. Now, see, there's that lichen, right? And I can't seem to knock that lichen out with this weak stream. So, a couple different things. I could go here to the yellow. That's going to do it. Yep, there we go. So, again, the tighter the stream, the more powerful it is. Just something to keep in mind. Retaining wall cap. Well, let's see if it's something underneath here. Yep, that's what it was. Pardon me. Remember, this is all three-dimensional, you know? So, and while I'm here, I'll just go ahead and get this. What's up? Do you do bikes? I could do with someone running this thing over my deadbeat dirt bike. Yeah, we'll do your bike. Sure. I'm going to finish this job first. Florine and I would climb up and down that rock garden all day, pretending we are on rumbling Mount Rushless, and the pond was the crater. Well, thanks, Calvin. I have no idea how we explained the fish being there, though. Well, I don't think you have to worry about fish right now. There's no water in the pond at all. So, let's go ahead and clean up this here lawnmower. All right. I don't know. Is it a good idea to spray a lawnmower with a power washer? I would think that this is not good for the engine, but oh, the engine's clean. But again, not sure. And I'm bad at things, so. There we go. All right, what's left? Lawnmower handle. The lawnmower handle's good. I think the lawnmower's done. So we'll pop over here now. I don't want to handle that yet. Let's do this car. We'll clean up this little toy car. Like a little Mini Cooper. And don't forget the inside. And this dashboard of it here. And the seat. Nope, seat's clean. That's great. And the mirrors. Great. Now let's get this side. There we go. Sweet. Now let's go ahead and get the, while we're here and getting all this loose end stuff, we'll go ahead and get the, what is this? Birdhouse. Now I'm going to, whoops, get a little closer and squirt inside the birdhouse, sorry, just to make sure that there's nothing in there hiding. Get the birdhouse roof. Again, come at it from underneath it. Come around here. There we go. The base is good. Stand or whatever. And we'll get the roof up top. That's looking great. And we'll come around here and get the back side. Awesome sauce. Alright, let's come up here and work on the patio some more. So, we got patio, but then we also have the pond edging. So, right now we're just focused on the patio. We'll come back to the pond. Just trying to... What I'm hoping for is, even though it won't be, you know, you can see here, it's not necessarily the cleanest, but I'm hoping that it gets close enough that that I get the credit for the win, even though it's not perfect. Knock that mud out of there. Oh, I didn't show you what this does. Okay, let me show you this. So this is that nozzle we just bought. See what it does? So we have this, which just does a straight square, right? And then this sort of like puts it into a circular motion. which is great because when you're shooting something far away, it allows you to really not worry about having to be so precise with the red nozzle. So we don't need it yet, really, but we'll see it in action soon enough. So continue here with the patio. Do you have a power washer at home? I don't. It's one of those things that I should have purchased, but you know, I just never bothered to. I think I've borrowed it from like a neighbor or so in the past, but honestly, I really don't have much that I need to power wash. So, all right. So I got. Let's move this out of the way. There we go. And we'll keep working on the patio. We're going to have to take on those chairs here in a second. Now, also this lattice. Lattice is hard because you're actually like shooting mostly empty space. All right, we're going to take on this first chair. So, again, I'm just sort of making sure all this covered from this angle, then turning around on it a little bit, and then hitting it again from a different angle, and then from this angle. There we go. And we'll do that with this chair now. And the other thing too is, like, if I miss, obviously I'm cleaning up some patio too, so you know, I can come in here and just clean up some of the stuff that I missed earlier. Get the back of the chair looking good, nice and clean. There we go. There's another one. Sweet. All right, chair number 3. So these are the same kind of chairs actually that I have. Funny story, we had an ice storm here in Ohio once, and brought down a tree on top of it and broke it. Like, it put a big V in the chair, like right like here. We still have that chair, but boy, I tell you what, ice in Ohio is no joke. We have had trees come down through our house twice from ice storms. So that's something to keep in mind, you know, if you own a home here or thinking about buying a house in Ohio. It's nice to have a bunch of trees in the backyard, but oh, there's the 4th chair. They're nice and clean. Nice to have a bunch of chairs in the yard, but I'm sorry, trees in the yard, but keep in mind they can do some damage, especially if whoop, message coming in. Hey, Doc, bumped into the park warden. He definitely needs your help. All right. So it looks like we're getting some new missions up ahead. We'll come back to those, of course. Look at that. Ooh, nice and clean. We're going to get underneath here now. So. Oh, there's the patio. Nice. So now we're going to focus on the parasol pole and underneath this table here. So maybe I can use the green. I don't know. The green on metal, again, a lot of times the metal has a lot of like rust spots, and so it doesn't work well. But I think because we're still early in the game, it's not necessarily that difficult yet. Flip around here. Get it from this angle, including the pole. And we'll come around here and we'll do this angle. Yeah, they're looking pretty good. All right. think for the most part that's good. Let's come up here and grab the top. Oh yeah. I think that one could have been actually a little bit more, right? Like, it gave it to me a little bit generously. Alright, but anyhow, we're going to go ahead and get the parasol pole. And flip around here so we can get the other side of the parasol pole. There it is. And now the parasol itself. Okay, well, we got a couple different things going on here. First, we're going to get the underside because it's just easier to start with that. Looking good. Back up a little bit here. Yeah. All right. I think we're going to call that a win. And then now we got to get on top of the parasol. So we're going to pop up here on this chair, pop up here on top. Do not try this on home. Do not stand on a patio umbrella. It's not really the ideal safety thing to do, but there we go. And again, I think it's sort of a generous giving, right? I mean, I only had like 3/4 of the top done. All right. Anyhow, that's done. Let's go ahead and start working on these walls. Now, see, look at that. I'm spraying here with the green, and I'm not really catching a good clean in the corners. Again, because green just isn't strong enough. There we go. Now get the top of the panel, and then we'll get the panel itself. Again, I do love me the blue, the yellow nozzle. And once you get a stronger gun, it just absolutely dominates. All right. Come in here. We'll go again with the top of the... Yep, got it. And now I think I can go here because I'm a little close to it. I'm sort of stuck, right? This is in the way. So, in the interest of trying to get some progress made here, I'm going to go with a little bit of a wider nozzle. And we're going to knock this right on out. There we go. All right. Fence top looks good. Fence panel looks good. Fence post is not good. Well, it is now. All right. Now, lattice. Lattice is a pain in the ass. And if you're going to use a cleaning supply, I like to use it on things like this, right? Because it's just such a pain to get all these corners. Like now, I got to come at it from a corner so I can sort of get the angles of the wood. Move out of the way of the door. I mean, not the door, the chair. All right. Not pretty, but maybe good enough. We're going to go ahead and keep working on the lattice here. Even though this is a different component, it's worth a... they're calling it a trellis, but it's a different unit. But we're going to go ahead, since we're up here already, just go ahead and give us a good spray down. Yeah, like I said, if you're going to use cleaning supplies, wood cleaner here is a good choice because it gets into a lot of the nooks and crannies that it's a little hard to do when you're just spraying like this. So, all right. Let's go ahead and start tackling the pond. So, work our way inside to the pond here. Again, we're going to come around the outside. Oh, new message. Is this the Dirt Finder General? Got your details from a certain Harper Shaw, as there is an alleged dirt problem at the local playground. Saw my dream RV at the auctions, all creamy, like a toffee pie on wheels. I've never had a toffee pie, but I'll be honest, that sort of sounds pretty good. I wouldn't know whether to drive it or lick it. Drive. Yeah. Drive it or lick it. Is that like smash or pass? Drive or lick? Unfortunately, it's sold for a crazy amount, but the dream lives on. So you're just telling me about a car you weren't able to buy. Is that the best use of my time? I don't know. Alright, let's go through here. Clean up this liner. Ugh, so dirty. Pond wall. And I'm going to get down nice and low here, so I can shoot up under the rock. So again, remember, everything's three-dimensional. So, which means you got to sort of keep in mind that you may be clean on the outside, but there's always an underside that you still have to take care of. There we go. Just gonna keep working on that there. Move out of the way a little bit. That's just too tight. Let's go big. See, so here's the widest one, and you see what happens. I get a lot of dirt gone, but ugh, right? Like, look, it's stuck, and I'm like right on top of it. So let's use the yellow. Just blast it away. That's right. Work back on the wall here. All right. Looking great. I'll pop down here now and mix it up, and we're going to come back here and do this trellis. Now, there's the pole. Now, coming back to do the trellis, it's always a pain because, again, you know, you're shooting half of it through it, so. And that's also a little hard to see where the dirt is. Maybe if I turn my gamma up or something, but just have to sort of eyeball it. Hey, there we go. There's a generous give me. Keep working on this trellis now. Oh, jeez. That is, I don't want to complain too much, but that really is a generous gift. All right, we're going to go ahead and clean up the retaining wall that's here. Again, get nice and low so I can shoot up under it. And there's that lichen again, right? So I can hit it with this, and it's not going to do anything. And this is what it, I mean, it really will power through it if you use this spinny nozzle. But we'll really save that for rust. Rust is some of the hardest stuff to get rid of, especially with this low power equipment. So just keep going through this retaining wall here. Looking good. Alright, I'm missing something, so we'll just pop back over here. It's right over here in the corner. Yep, goodbye. Alright, pond wall. I had already taken care of most of the other side, so this shouldn't be too hard to do. Again, the beauty of three-dimensional objects means you got to get way down here. Pond wall again. And we'll start taking care of this liner. Looking good. All right. Now, I haven't gotten it yet because there's always something underneath. Underneath those rocks right there. Make sure we get underneath those. Yep, there it is. All right, back to the pond wall. Now, I probably should have gone over this with the first game, with the first episode, but I hadn't. If you want to find where dirt is, you can always just tap the tab key. It's going to highlight all the dirt for you. Sometimes it's handy whenever you're trying to figure out what to do, but like I said, these early episodes, so generous. You don't have to worry about getting every single piece of dirt. So I'm going to take care of this lawn edging, bring it around. I'm making sure to hit it at an angle so I can get the grass side of it too. There's the lawn edging. Awesome sauce. I think we're looking really good here now. So let's go ahead and get the barbecue area. Start with the bottom here, with the what would you call it? Barbecue patio trim. Then we'll do the patio. Again, there's more lichen there. Oh, Calvin's has a new message from Calvin. Looks like you're almost done. My girls can't wait to get out there. All right, Calvin. I can't wait to cash your check. All right, let's start knocking out the grill. Now, see, this is a great example. If you have this grime, right? And, like, I can't seem to get rid of it. So, let's go ahead and use the old swirly. That looks great. Now, come back out of here, do the underside. Looking good. See how those look right there. See, no matter how much, still there, right? Now, like I said, it'll give me a generous lift, but in general, that's the kind of stuff you want to save the swirly nozzle for. Just get the back. Looking great. All right, keep working on the trolley here. Well, gas tank. And the food shelf. Food shelf looks great. All right, let's keep working on the patio trim. And the patio itself. Patio's good. Patio trim. Just a little bit left. I got to figure out where it's at. There it was. Okay. Well, all right, so let's take inventory. What do we got left? We have the shed, we have the swing, and we have this little edge. So we'll go ahead and knock out the edge real quick. Lawn edge. Boom, done. All right, we'll pop over here now, and we're going to do this. Start in the front, just knock out what we can do here. Got that decoration. While we're here, we'll go ahead and get the wind chime. Looking good. And the star. And the door. And the horseshoe. And now I'm going to reach under here and shoot the underneath with water, right? Because again, three-dimensional objects, right? We might need that later. All right, let's pop around here. And now we'll get back to doing the foundation and the shed walls. Looking good. The shed decoration, another of these hanging plant things, done. And the window. I think hitting a power washer this close would probably not be good for the window. Again, I don't have a power washer, but I would have to think that that's probably a bad play. I don't know. Do you have a power washer? Can you power wash glass with a power washer? Tell me in the comments or something. All right, what do we got left to do? I think we're looking pretty good. There. Ah. All right, let's get the back. Starting again with the foundation, hitting up that. See, look at that light in back down there. All right. Just nice, smooth, back and forth. And so we get to the top, we're going to get this edging, the shed roof. Again, while I'm down here, just go ahead and get the underside of the roof, like the awning, I think you would call that. I don't know if we'll need it. Like I said, we're getting a lot of generous placements, but what the heck. All right, that should be it for the foundation. There it is. And now we'll get this wall. Coming up on another window. I find this game very zen-like. It's a pretty interesting way to get, like, just to chill out and de-stress. All right, let's get the flower box here. Looking good. And again, we're gonna go ahead and scoot under here. Try to get some of that under the roof. And now just clean up what we missed. Oh yeah, that's pretty. All right, now we got to get the shed roof, and I think that might be one of the last things we have to do. So we're gonna go ahead and hop up on here. Again, not OSHA approved. And then pop up over here. Let's start knocking out the roof here. Some nasty birds. Like, look at this. Is that a turkey vulture that did that? Or did like a robin eat Thanksgiving dinner? What's going on? All right. Comes right off though. Circle back around here. And now we'll get the other side of the roof. Again with the bird poo. All right. What's left? Well, we just have the swing. So we're going to come over here and jump over to it. Do not try these things in your own backyard. I would not recommend jumping from your shed roof to the swing roof. Parkour. I think that's probably not the safest thing to do. And if you're like me, middle-aged man, perhaps a little bit bigger around the middle, feel pretty certain I would break things. So, all right. Shed roof is good. Let's get underneath the shed roof. Interesting, there's not seems to be a lot of dirt under here. Alright, well, we'll just work on everything else. We'll get the edge. Yep. And while we're under here, we'll go ahead and get underneath the seat of the swing and start working on the swing itself. This is another one where if I had them, I would probably use cleaning supplies, because the dirt gets in between the cushions and it gets to be really hard to get out from there. I'll show you here probably in a second, but let me go ahead and get the back real quick, and then yeah, so here, I'll go ahead and use the tab and you can see exactly what I'm talking about, right? So look at that. See it right in there in the middle? Yeah, we have all this there too. But of course, with chain, have to get the chain. But this is where I probably would use some this is where I would use some cleaner, because trying to get in between those cushions is just a challenge. Alright, we'll pop over here. We'll knock out this side real quick. Again with the roof. And the swing. What do they call it? Swing soda frame. Knock out the frame a little bit more. And we'll try to get the... Yeah, there's the roof. Good. Try to get these chains. Chains are almost done. I'm just missing some pieces of dirt somewhere. There we go. And if you get one side of the chain, you get the other one. So... frame. Get the inside of the frame. There we go. Still got the sofa, a little bit of sofa, and a little bit on the to do here. So let's go in here, and we're going to go to the circle. Try to get in there a little bit. Just a moment away from being done. There it is. All right, well, what's left? I haven't gotten the thing pop up saying that I'm missing something. Good, good. I'm missing 3 things. But I have 99%. So, alright, well, if we hit this, we can go to details and see gas supply needs to be cleaned. Okay, that's over here. Yeah, you see it? It's blinking at us right here. Looking good. What else am I missing? Pond edge. Right. Yeah. I should have saw this one. I didn't really give this one any attention. Lawn edging, retaining wall cap, and fence post. Okay. Lawn edging. Figure out which lawn edging we're missing. I believe we may have found it. Got it. Retaining wall cap. That is this thing right here. I'm going to pop down and try to get underneath it. Yep. And then fence post. Fence post is, let's see which fence post it is. Hello. I figured it out. Boom. Hey, Doc, Cal here. I got a job for you over at my folks' bungalow when you can fit it in. So we've gotten, Doc, the yard looks fantastic. There are a couple of budding mountaineers already clamoring over that rock garden, and I intend to join them. Thanks again on the great job. All right, $460. Job is complete. Let's see how we did. Look at me go. Woo. Yeah, it's looking good. So I think this is going to probably wrap us up here for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, press buttons, do things. If you didn't, leave a comment. Tell me how I can do better. I am the Bad Dad. I'm played dad games badly. And hope you enjoyed this episode of Power Wash Simulator. We'll try it again next time. All right, take care.